forward. Yeah.
It's amazing how relaxed they get after that in-hand work.
Exactly. Because all it does is I'm putting all the parts in the right place.
Okay, so they know
All of
what
a
to
sudden,
feel.
So the first time it's like, oh, wait a minute, everything is suddenly easy and feels good.
Mm.
Yeah, like that. Look what a fabulous mover this horse is. Now, do you see how much more she's swinging her shoulder out now? Because the front leg was just stabbing the ground when we started, like the other one. Beautiful.
She picking her back up, leg up a little faster.
Now also what you'll watch is, see how her belly is starting to come up now? Yeah. So she's engaging her core. Yeah. This horse isn't really so fat as his belly was just hanging out. There. But you'll see as this comes up, look at it now. See how that line is forming along the edge of the rib cage? That tells you the abdominal wall is beginning to come up, which tells you the horse is working over the back. That can only happen if the horse is working over the back.
Hmm.
Now, that's different than a horse that looks emaciated, however. Like you know,
Yeah.
you see some of these polo ponies that are upside down, but they're so starved to death and so dehydrated that they're all pulled up. That's a very different look. That's
Yeah.
where they're all drawn up. More active every time he hollows. Now just soften with the rein a little bit and send him forward. Like that. Good. Like that. That's where we want her, right there. So every time she comes up again, send her on forward again. So look what a mover this horse could be. All of you guys, all three of these horses that I've seen are upper level potential horses. They're as nice a horses as you'd want to have, or could have, really. Yes, Avi, if you go spend millions for a tortilla.
Yeah.
There's not going to be, see, it's going to be just like Arabs were. 20 years ago, there were so many Arabs, they're still giving them away. You know, when the bottom fell out of the market, horses that had been $1 million, they're selling for $1,000, you know, because there's no market for them anymore. Well, the same thing is happening with warm bloods. Now there are so many of them that they're not such a, you know, we now know what the breed is, and in another 20 years, there will be 3 or 4 variations of what they are, and that's just like quarter horses. You know, they all pretty much look the same. Well, that's how the warm bloods are going to be. There you go.
Mm-hmm.
This horse, you'd say, goes a little old school, and she's a little coarse through her jaw and a little bit heavier than what you'd ultimately want. Right. But this horse has good flexion in his hocks. A lot of heavy horses are very straight behind, and that's the worst combination because they can't get under themselves and they're heavy.
Mm-hmm.
A little more active. There you go. So she softens back into the complex again. And walk there for a second. And